It is the great irony of the modern office. I mean, we have wireless internet, wireless headphones, cloud-based storage. And yet you walk into a meeting room or a classroom and everyone is huddled against the wall like moths.
Right. Yeah, fighting for that one single outlet near the floorboard. It's the last meter problem. We untethered the data, but we really haven't successfully untethered the power.
Exactly. So today we are doing a deep dive into a piece of hardware that claims to cut that final cord. We are looking at the Kramer MEGAEDGE-US portable table mount power station.
Which is quite a mouthful of a name.
It really is. But we combed through the specs and manuals from HDTVSUPPLY to see if this is actually a solution or just a glorified battery pack.
And glorify is probably the wrong word here. Industrial is better, I think. The mission of this device is highly specific. It attempts to solve the bring your own device power struggle in spaces that just weren't built for it.
Right. Spaces like historic university libraries or open plan offices.
Yeah.
Where digging up the concrete floor to install floor boxes.
Costs an absolute fortune.
Exactly. So it is a retrofit solution. Now, looking at the hardware itself, this isn't something you just throw in a backpack.
No, definitely not. This is a clamp-on unit intended to become part of the furniture. It attaches to stationary desks, rolling work surfaces, or even podiums, allowing for totally flexible room layouts.
And the headline feature here really have to be the capacity. I'm looking at the spec sheet right now, and it is 80,000 milliamp hours.
Which is just massive. To give you a sense of scale, a standard high-end portable power bank you'd buy for travel is maybe 20,000.
So this is 4 times that amount.
It is. It uses Panasonic NCR 18650 BASE-F lithium-ion cells. That is the exact kind of high-density storage you usually see in electric vehicles.
So in practical terms for you, the listener, if you are managing a conference space, what does 80,000 actually get you?
It buys you autonomy. You can charge a standard smartphone about 35 times. You can do a tablet 10 times or recharge a laptop fully 3 or 4 times on a single charge.
So you could wheel a table into the middle of a gymnasium at 8 a.m., run a full day of meetings.
And never touch a wall outlet once. It completely decouples the furniture from the architecture.
It really does. But we have to pivot to the gotchas here because I found a massive red flag in the manual. There's a strict limitation on what you can actually plug in.
You found the AC socket constraint.
I did. It has 2 USB Type-A ports and 1 USB Type-C port, which is great for phones and tablets. But the 2 standard AC power sockets, the manual is explicit. 2-pin plugs only.
And this is the crucial takeaway for anyone considering this unit. It does not support a 3-pin grounded plug.
For the non-electricians listening, let's clarify that. If you have a high-powered workstation laptop or an older projector, your power brick usually has that 3rd round pin at the bottom, the ground.
And if you try to plug that into this unit, it simply will not fit. You cannot use it. This device is strictly for what we call double insulated equipment. Think phone chargers, MacBook bricks, or modern Ultrabooks that only have 2 prongs.
Which limits the use case significantly. You aren't running a heavy-duty gaming laptop or scientific equipment off this.
No, you are not. Which feels like a missed opportunity given the continuous AC output power is 200 watts.
Right, with a max of 250 watts. But I suppose dropping the ground pin simplifies the internal safety engineering.
It does. And safety is the other big focus in the documentation. Since you are clamping a giant lithium battery to a school desk, it absolutely needs safeguards.
It has an intelligent microprocessor control right. It constantly monitors for overcurrent, short circuits, and overheating.
Yes, and an automatic idle shutdown feature, too.
So if a student unplugs their laptop and just walks away, the battery stops draining immediately to preserve that capacity.
Correct. Efficiency is key when you have limited charge cycles.
Now let's talk security. A portable power station worth over $1,000 sitting in a public library seems like a walking theft risk. How does Kramer handle that?
They anticipated it. The mounting kit uses Torx security screws, the star-shaped ones with the pin in the middle. You can't remove them with a standard screwdriver from a Swiss Army knife.
So it is designed to be semi-permanent, which really explains the pricing. We saw it listed at a sale price around $1,560, down from an MSRP of $1,950.
Exactly. This is clearly an institutional infrastructure investment, not a consumer gadget. You compare that price not to a $50 power strip, but to the cost of hiring an electrician.
Right, to core drill a concrete floor and run conduit. Suddenly, $1,500 per table looks like a total bargain.
It is a bridge technology. It bridges the gap between our modern wireless workflow and our 50-year-old buildings.
So here's a final provocative thought to leave you with for this deep dive. If power sources become fully mobile and attachable to literally any flat surface, do we actually need assigned seats or fixed workstations at all anymore? Or does the entire world just become one giant potential desk? Think about that next time you are crawling under a conference table looking for a plug.